雪見温泉はお任せください。綺麗になりました。
あおー。Woo! How's it going, Nick? Okay, so let me remove this and let us begin. Today's gonna be quite chill. It is Sunday. I want to take it easy, so we're just gonna do a quick gamba. We're gonna do a little bit of, you know, the dailies. I'll help out a little bit if people have still struggle with solo raid, but I will not go super in depth. Ready to get 3 rockets today? Hopefully. Hopefully. Hopefully we'll have the rockers. Okay. Let's do the YouTube guide as well for the day. And take it easy. Originally I was planning on molding a little bit solo raid, but you know, I'm a bit tired. I just want to take it easy. And we have more days anyways, so... There's one over here. We have 2 to find, so one over here, and then... Probably... We had one yesterday at the staircase, so probably unlikely. Yeah, so we have one here as well. So we have one here, and one here. So that's 2. So how's your Sunday been, Nick? Okay, so here, that's 1. And there's the second one. Oh, wait. Oh, no, ain't no way. Hold on. Hopefully I didn't mess this up. Please don't tell me I messed this up. Okay, so that's the bottom one, right? Okay, no, we are good. I was a bit worried here. Bang, there we go. Okay, so we should have the 2 relics now. There we go. Okay, so now we have the 2 relics. I just need to open YouTube and put it. Nothing much going on. Oh, nice. Woke up pretty late. It's nice to be able to wake up late, isn't it? You found all of them? Nice, Matsu. Let's see. So, YouTube guide. So let's just publish these in the community tab. I hadn't had time to truly sit down and play Nikke. I mean, sometimes it just gets busy, doesn't it? I hope it's been getting better, though. Style's been pretty light around here, so you're slowly getting back into Nikke. Oh, nice. I mean, I guess it was busy season for you, right? It tends to be around like the end of November for a lot of people that busy season happens. Early December, like November, first 2 weeks of December tends to be like very busy season for a lot of different type of jobs. Right? Family function doctors visit the whole 9. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, so with this out of the way, we're gonna go here. So I guess they really are trying to herd us towards different parts of the thing. I hope everything is alright though, I might say. And you can finally relax a little bit. As relaxing as family gatherings can be. Okay, so there's that. There's the logging stamp as well. And there's the challenge as well for today. You have to enjoy Nikke while you can. 2024 is going to be very busy for you. Ooh, enjoy it while you can then, yeah. Radon, how's it going? Yeah. Is it because you're starting work or university, or if it's not too much asking, like are you getting like very busy because new type of moving or something? Let's see. So up we go. Up we go. And then up to do the rest of the dailies, right? Because the minigame I kind of save it for later. We can do some of the other dailies in the meantime. You don't mind being open with people a month back? You had a blood clot in your leg that came back, but it's slowly going away. Oh, no, that's good that it's better. Yeah, those can actually cause quite a few health complications. It's good that it's gone though, or more or less gone. Heard that it can even cause people to die if it goes wrong. If it gets unclogged wrong, which is really bad too. Do I want Tetra? I mean, I could grab Tetra. I guess. And how's your Sunday been so far, Radon? Hope you're having a great Sunday. So. These are more or less done. Solo raid, gotta do the daily solo raid hits. Not the actual 4-score ones, but gotta do these anyways. Now, do I want to take a chill or not? Yeah, I probably want to take a chill, but yeah, let's do it with this one. Let's do it with this one. It's quiet. You're on vacay the next 2 weeks, hoping to enjoy it. Nice. Yeah, take it easy with vacation. Come on, strike Dia. There we go. It really is nice to be on vacation, isn't it? There we go. You need it. You really shouldn't be waiting until the end of the year. Yeah, understandable. Right here on Twitch and you guys on YouTube, make sure to drink a lot of water and get regular checkups. Yeah, definitely do. It is no joke. Like, those type of things are no joke. Like kidney issues and so on, really not a joke. Definitely not, yeah. There we go. Yeah, it definitely is not.
オールクリア。楽しいテストだったわ。
And even if it doesn't go all the way to renal failure, it can also have issues like kidney stones and so on as you get older. So, yo, how's it going, Biscuit-chan? How's it going, my dude? How's your day been so far? Okay, so there we go. That's that done. Hope you had a great Sunday, Biscuit-chan. There we go. Doing dailies and then you go watch anime? Oh, what anime are you watching these days? What anime are you watching these days? Have you tried the anime, what's it called? Oh fuck, now I'm drawing a blank. Oh, the 100 Girlfriends is super good. Zum 100. Won't be able to stay for too long, but stopping by to say, yeah, hello. Yo, how's it going, Twinkie? No worries, I appreciate you dropping by. I hope you have a great Sunday, Twinkie. There you go. 100 Girlfriend, nope. Okay. You're watching like 6 to 9 of them. Which ones are you watching?
Off the wrong direction.
They're everyone and their mother.
Imagine.
What? Oh, no, I need a
Imagine,
clip.
Twinkie.
I grabbed the rope.
Yeah, right. You grabbed the rope.
I need a
Right.
I grabbed the zip line.
Spy Family. Spy Family is pretty good. We can save these for when there's a little bit more people. Though today might be a bit of a slow day. It is Sunday after all. Let's see. So these as well I need to do. Yo, Zal, how's it going? Just listening in? Yeah, thanks a lot for dropping by and lurking. How's your Sunday been so far? I've been having a great Sunday. Chatted with a couple of friends actually this time around, and started preparing some videos for y'all on the YouTube side. You don't feel too lonely on that side as well. But yeah, I hope you're having a great Sunday, Zal. I might try Season of Discovery because a friend of mine got me back into playing a little bit of WoW off stream. So now I have a WoW sub, so I may as well give it a shot to Season of Discovery. I may give it a shot to the Season of Discovery. I don't know if I'll stream it though, but at least I might play it off stream occasionally. Deja vu. Yeah, how's it going, Kyoto?
こうなった以上つまらない戦闘になりそうだわ
You didn't learn so you keep playing. That's unfortunate. Yo, Ribbon! How's it going, my dude? Hope you all are having a great weekend so far. Today's gonna be very, very chill. However, if you guys have issues with specific things with solo raid and whatnot, I can try to help a little bit. But for the most part, it's gonna be a very relaxed stream. I'm not going to maul the solo raid super hard. I might do my final molding of solo raid tomorrow or something. I just want to take it easy on a Sunday. I just want to take it easy on Sunday. Let's see. So, oh yeah, did I forget to do? Yeah, I completely forgot to do this, didn't I? Yeah, I totally forgot to do the Tetra and the things. How's it going, Major Unit? You were pushing story, now you're stuck on 25. Damn. I have to worry requesting it to do my solo raids because my team cup will probably bug the hell out of me. God damn. Yeah, we chilling on Sunday, super chill. Exactly. Exactly, we're just chilling here. Big chilling. This might be an issue.
ちょっと待ってこうはいつも私たちの
Maybe not.
楽しいの
Maybe not. Oh, these might hurt a little bit.
どこだこうはいつも私たちの味方です
These assholes are just beelining for the freaking goal, aren't they? God damn.
どこだ
Yeah, I pushed it at the recommendation of a friend of mine, actually. I actually did change the prices recently. Because I was talking with a friend of mine and I was like, yeah, I'm getting flooded with a lot of these every stream, so I have to basically say that I won't do them. But I do want to still do them. What do I do? He said just increase the price. But no worries, I can...
さあ温泉を楽しみましょ
You're officially under poverty line. Yeah, the problem is that because I stream every single day, getting to 20k is not even that difficult, especially with the gambas and everything. No, it's not gonna go beyond that ribbon. Soon will be 20k dollars now. No, I'm not gonna increase it any further. This is currently the final price for those.
う店長気をつけてください
Yeah.
ちょっと
Because the problem is that if I just let it be, I would basically be flooded with those.
こうはいつも私
And I don't want to always be that guy that says like, yeah, I'm not gonna take account reviews, right? So I may as well just make them a little bit harder to obtain, but at least I will do them if they get requested, if that makes sense. Because the account reviews take a lot of time to do as
こう
well.
はいつも私たちの味方ですちょっと待っててくださいねしてきましたねちょっと
Okay,
待ってて
cannot
くだ
afford
さ
to
い
have
ね
two of these assholes at once.
1 2リロード
Oh, that's not good.
どこだ1 2こうはいつも私たちの味方です楽しいの
Oh, that's not good.
ちょっと待っててくだ
There
さ
we
い
go.
ね
Okay, that was not that good. That could have been a disaster. So many attack up raptors and freaking fart raptors at once. That's really fucking pushing it shift up. Oh, that is madness. But yeah, no worries. The prices are not gonna move
終わ
anymore.
らせて遊びに行きましょ
Unless for some weird ass reason I suddenly start getting like freaking hundreds of viewers and people start requesting me a lot of account reviews, then yeah, maybe I'll move it to like Sky's price tag, but that won't happen. So
う
that definitely will not happen. So there's no concern about that.
ちょっと待っててくださいね1こうはいつも私たちの味方ですちょっと待っててくださいね1 2ここが邪魔です
Are you saying? Let's see. Even though you stream every day, unless you're not feeling well, it's a little bit harder to reach 20k channel points because sitting gives you a minimum of 30 and subscriber means gives you 50. It still takes time. Yeah. The purpose is that you cannot do it immediately right off the bat, Amatsu, right? Or too easily. Because... How do I put it? It can also be redeemed on behalf of other people as well. Right? I've never prevented people from redeeming on behalf of others. So, the problem is that initially, earlier on, it was not that big of an issue.
私が道を照らすわ
Yeah, like these are roughly the rates that, for example, Gold and some friends of mine have. So, because the problem is also these account reviews take a while because I try to make them really, you know, in depth and everything. So if every single stream people can redeem them twice, it becomes kind of an issue. I don't want to be an asshole, right? But at the same time, I really need to. I actually needed to put a step on it.
いつも私たちの味方です
Yeah, exactly. I hope it doesn't bother you all too much because it was kind of necessary. I did not expect to. Originally, I did not expect to have the viewership that I would eventually reach at the moment. If that makes sense. Even though I'm still small, it ends up just having... I do owe you an account review
いつも
indeed.
私たちの味方です
I do owe you an account review, Viskachan, because you've been around for quite some time and you're exclusively on YouTube. And there is no way to... what's it called? Like, if you were on Twitch, you would probably have tens of thousands of, if not like 40,000 channel points by now. If not more, so... yeah, no worries about that, Viskachan. Like I said, the names that I recognize that are here since very long ago, on the YouTube side of things, I roughly know, you know. Better start Gambas? Yeah, I mean, if you want to earn a lot of channel points in one go, you can just Gamba. High risk, high reward, eh? Because yeah, there is also the fact that there is channel point Gamba as well. So now he's running a Red Hood comp with Biscuit and... okay, I mean, sure. I mean, sure, that's gonna die as well anyways. He's been, like, okay, PS has been rotating his defense teams on Rookie Arena quite a bit. No, it's fine, Viskachan, I can do it. Maybe not tonight, but I can definitely do it, Viska. I don't mind it. Yep, and now they're all dead. It is a zombie Red Hood, though, so it's kind of an issue. But the thing is, zombie Red Hood doesn't work that as well as certain other things. You're dead forever. Let's see, so... Totomi. I could gap further... because Totomi is just gonna get freaking slapped, but I could just grab the points, I guess. I guess I'll take the 3 points. I guess I'll take the 3 points. I definitely need to clear my computer though. Those random lags are not a good sign. But yeah, how's everyone been doing on solo raid? Because I've heard that it was pretty... I mean, I've noticed that it's quite difficult. That could have been really bad. Yo, Gustav, how's it going? How's it going, my dude? Solo raid comps is Guilty, Quincy, Miranda, Emma, and level 1 Crow you've been meaning to replace but keep forgetting, goddamn. Yeah, that is questionable. That is proper questionable. Chatterbox is more difficult, hard to protect that one Nikke being targeted. Yeah, that is very true. Anyone want to predict 10k but the wrong answer? Stuck at Diamond 4-5. Get one win and stuck with only people with like 100, 200k higher. Jeez. You're an early player, aren't you, Twinkie? Because that only usually happens if you're an early player but didn't consistently play. Look at the freaking zombie Red Hood go. So, oddly enough, I think PS liked the zombie Red Hood defense comp because he's been using it now. I did not expect someone to somewhat copy the zombie Red Hood comp that I thought of. Well, I'm not the inventor of it, right? Someone probably thought of it first. Need 10k to reach 200 KCP, jeez. Yeah, that's understandable, Twinkie. Like, PS is in my, So, full disclosure, right? PS is in my arena, and he has lost to my wacky defense. So lately, the last couple of days, I've seen him use defense that are kind of using the same idea of my defense teams, right? So this is Zombie Red Hood. The idea is that Blanc gives Indom to Red Hood, and Red Hood just kills everything in one go, while being completely immortal. Then PS tried also the Summer Anise defense, which is very common as well. And he also used his usual Scarlet defense. He has not used the Alice defense yet because he probably knows that that's not going to work. But it's very funny to see him try out the Zombie Red Hood. Because that is something that... I know I'm not the inventor of it. Like, I'm not that freaking conceited. Like, I'm not that on a high horse. But I do find it funny that one of my opponents ended up using Zombie Red Hood when almost nobody in this arena cluster uses it. It is a cool comp, though. True that. Gotta work for now? Yeah, best of luck at work, Twinkie. Thanks for dropping by. See, that's the idea behind Zombie Red Hood. Is that Zombie Red Hood essentially stays alive for so long that she can wipe your team. The problem is that in my case, I know how to counter that. Because I know that a good Noah that can soak the Red Hood is good enough for that. I guess Totomi is the target again. Can I copy Zombie Red Hood? I mean, that's fine. Like I said, I probably didn't invent it, because at the end of the day, I only took the idea of the Zombie Scarlet team comp and applied it to Red Hood. But full disclosure on that one, though, it is very unstable. If the wrong Nikke gets targeted by the Indom, Red Hood doesn't get immortality. And if Red Hood doesn't go immortal, she will not be able to wipe the enemy team. It's a hilarious team nonetheless, though. Gotta get creative when you don't have Scarlet, after all. Let's see, so I've done Tribe Tower, Arena, and Simulation Room. The Gamba is still running. Ooh, I like what I see with the Gambas. Ooh, that's really cool. I like the Gambas that I see. Now that's a proper Gamba. There is like 9.4 thousand channel points Gamba'd right now. Oh, that's amazing. I love to see that. It's not fun if people don't Gamba, right? Like, oh yeah, I need to advise and do other things as well. So, let's see. So we can just, oopsie, do these. And then we can do the advice sessions as well, while we wait for the Gamba to finally expire. So as per usual, because we are being very chill today, feel free to request any Nikkes that you will want to see advised for tonight. And we'll take it chill. By the way, if you guys have any questions for solo raid, like some doubts or like, you know, team comp ideas or whatever, like I can try to help out a little bit. Anne? I assume Christmas Anne, right, Radon? I can try to help out a little bit. I will not go super in depth, but I can help out. Teacher. Do you have a family? You all are my family. We are? There's nothing in my notebook that mentions that. Is that why Rupi always calls you sweetie? I have a conversation about families with Anne. She's so innocent. Cutest daughter, way too cute. I know, right, J-Chin? Alright, welcome to the stream, by the way. She's so adorable. If you have any Nikke requests for advice sessions, feel free to ask it as well, by the way. This is how we work here for the advice sessions. How many characters do I have max limit break? Quite a few, actually. Quite a few. It would probably be faster to say the ones that are not max limit break. So all of the rehab Nikkes are not max limit break. After that, probably like Yulha, I do not have Scarlet, so there is that. And there is also Snow White that I do not have. Viper, sure. Sure, major unit. So Viper for major unit. When you're drinking a milkshake, and Bond's story makes you sad, yeah. Do you eat the cherry right away or save it for last? I usually eat it first. Same here. That way no one else can eat it before you do. I go with Viper to get a milkshake. And $5 for a milkshake is expensive, isn't it? I wonder how many people have watched that movie. You only have 8 characters that... Oh, are you talking Core 7 or are you talking Max Limit Break? Oh, you mean Max Limit Break Max. No, I do not have that many, Visca-chan. Ludmilla for Zexion. Sure. Sure. Yeah, Ansbon's story is pretty sad too. Oh, this food that I'm eating is super spicy. Holy shit. Apparently vacation resorts are sometimes frequented by rather rowdy groups. While I understand vacation can be excited, I feel you should be mindful of others around you. What do you think? We should remind everyone of this beforehand so nothing like that happens. That's right. Isn't the true definition of a vacation for everyone participating to feel good and having a good time? Ludmilla and I have a conversation about the type of people you hate at vacation resorts. Type of people I hate at vacation resorts. Kids. Oh, she's very assertive about it, Jay Chen. She's very assertive about liking the commander. She's very direct about this. Considering the type of person that she's meant to be. You only have 8 characters at Core 7. I think I only have like 2 or 3 characters at Core 7, personally. So, I don't see any requests, so I'll just continue doing some of my usual ones. Yo, how's it going, Noir? Sweetie, come over here and let's take a photo together. Why the hell would you bring Rain to battle? She's a kid. I know, right? 1, 2. Nikke. Let's see how it turned out. You're not gonna believe it, sweetie, but I think I just took an all-time greatest photo of us. I spent time editing photos with Rippy. Yeah, Ray is a weird one to bring into battle. But she's a Nikke, so I guess she's kind of forced into it. Salamat pagi, Losta. How's it going? Mika up next. Old-timer, come look at this. I found a whole bunch today. I was really selective and only picked the ones that look really smooth. What do you think? Mika opens her hands and reveals a small pile of stones of various shapes. They're so pretty, like little gemstones. I thought the exact same thing. I picked them out super carefully one by one. If any particular one catches your eye, let me know and I can give you this as a gift. Yeah, nobody uses her in battle because she's not that amazing. Today you're fine. How am I today? Pretty good, thank you. I'm having a great Sunday. Very calm today. Very calm. I mean, I could just max her out, actually. There. Okay. So I do not see any additional requests, so let us continue. I feel like today's gonna be a very slow and calm day. Commander, Neon keeps yelling out firepower every time she sees me. But my name is not firepower. Maybe she doesn't know my name. She may not have memorized your name yet. You should repeat it to her more often. But I know Neon's name. Fine. When I see her, I'll keep repeating my own name. Freaking sibling energy. How is Echo Collapse for me? Oh, Echo Collapse, you mean Browsy. I haven't tried the game yet, actually. You're stuck in chapter 15, you need to raise your firepower. Definitely, if you struggle with something in particular, I could try to help out a little bit. How's the solo raid challenge? Have I got a score? Yeah, I got a tentative score for now of 4.1 billion. I may try to go for a higher score because I think I can go much higher, but right now I just want to relax a little bit. Hey, imposter. I'm only asking because I'm curious, but why do you take care of me even though I bully you all the time? You're like a little sister, I can't really hate you. A little sister, Wait a minute. Are you even older than me? How can that be? You're so puny. I have a heartfelt conversation with Noah. I can show you real quick, Lozda. I didn't optimize my hits yet, so I've only gone and done what's it called? I've only done a tentative hit, right? So I have 4.1 billion at the moment, and I can try to optimize a little bit to go higher on the solo raid. Maybe I can reclaim. I don't think I'll stay in top 200 or top 100, but we'll see. If I don't optimize my hits, I'll definitely get kicked out of top 200 though. But it's not that bad. Have a video tutorial of fighting Chatterbox, the solo raid challenge. I do not have one, but I can explain really quickly here how to fight him. Just let's finish the dailies and I can do that for you, Lozda. Let's see. So the Gamba has closed, so let us go to the arc. Yo, how's it going, Zaida? How's it going, my dude? How's Solo Raid been trading you since then? Have you tried to do another hit or not yet? There we go. I hope you're having a great Sunday so far, though. You did your first hit last night. How did it go?
Alright.
Oh. Is that...
Oh, shit.
Not 94
Clay.
now. Oh, nice.
Hey, Criffy. How did you know that?
Yep, have a good one, Visca-chan. Thanks for dropping by. Rank 94, that's really good. That means that you're probably in the
Criffy, like,
4.5 billion, aren't you?
What the hell?
Probably around 4.5 billion, right? Somewhere around there. 4.2 billion. Yeah, I figured as much. So let me just finish Modernia real quickly so that we can go and explain real fast how Chatterbox functions. So this teamcom should be able to do it. Do I have 5 cube recommendation to invest? I have 2 cubes to heavily recommend to invest, and then a few optional ones, Zexian. The highest priority cubes to invest, actually I'm not going to use the strategy because I actually want to preserve the core. Oh, I messed up. You forgot to do SI Radon. So, the most important cubes to invest are Resilience, because reload speed, and then Bastion, because ammunition refund. Those are the most important cubes to invest. Afterwards, you can start investing into Quantum Cube. Oh, I messed up again. I'm a little bit distracted today, aren't I? If I had gone right with it, I probably would have already ended. Whatever. But yeah, so basically those are the most important cubes to invest into Zexion. Really? Did I not hit the... I did not hit the core. Okay. Okay, interesting. I mean, whatever. Just die. Good thing I'm not doing freaking solo raid today. I'm really freaking in bad shape. But yeah, so those are the cubes. Resilience, which is the blue reload speed one. And Bastion, which is the blue one that refunds ammunition. Afterwards, you can start investing into Quantum Cube, which is a nice one to have. And after that, it's kind of like whatever. Those are like the 3 key ones. So no Roka on this one. No Roka on this one. Please give me a rock on this one. Bums win. Holy crap. Freaking Bums win. Jeez. The Doubter Gang. Freaking Doubter Gang. Oh my god. So who doubted? Out with it, bums. Who predicted 0? Ban them, imagine. Saber is bad and Radonstone, jeez. 11k channel points. Man, 0 really. Freaking Radon. But yeah, so cube-wise, I'll just show them to you so that you can visually see them. Zexion, Bastion Cube, Resilience Cube. So this is the Resilience one. It grants you reload speed, and quite a bit of it. Bastion Cube, it's this one, and it grants you ammunition refund. So every time you fire 10 rounds, you recover 3, which means a 30% refund, which is amazing. And afterwards, it's like whatever. The Quantum Cube is a very good one, especially for PvP, as you will get burst filling speed. And after that, it's just whatever. You can pick and choose what you want, and just level up what you need. But those are like the 2 main ones, and one sub one that is kind of like, you know. No, Onslaught is not good on Red Hood. I'll say that straight up, Zexion. I do not run Onslaught on Red Hood. Actually, I usually run freaking Bastion, now that I think about it. Why do I... Yeah. I usually run Bastion on Red Hood. Because I have one ammunition line. But if you do not have Bastion, Resilience is better for Red Hood. Onslaught is very, very specific. Its charge damage is not that amazing. Now, the reason why I would personally use it, for example, on Snow 8 is to have that little bit of extra damage, but that's about it. Right? Onslaught is a very common kind of bait kind of thing. You have 2 ammo lines on Red Hood. Bastion, basically. Onslaught is kind of like, I don't want to call it bait, but it's almost bait for a lot of players, if that makes sense. Bastion is nice for refunding ammunition, right? Because Red Hood kind of gets quite a bit of value out of it. Reload Speed Cube is also good on her, though. So you could always run either of them. Let's see. So Helm or Maiden can get a chest piece for this. But yeah, those don't bother too much with the other ones. Focus mostly on Resilience first and then Bastion. Get both to like level 7 and you'll be good to go, Zexion. If you get those 2 to like level 7, maybe level 8, you're good to go. You can kind of do whatever you want afterwards. Quantum Cube is recommended for PvP though, so I'll say that. What are my tips for fighting Chatterbox Solo Raid? Sure, let's just go into it. So, Chatterbox Solo Raid. Chatterbox Solo Raid. Quite a problematic boss, actually, for a lot of people. So, Chatterbox's key is gonna sound very stupid, but the key to this fight is don't die. Now, this sounds incredibly stupid, but the reality is that what you want to do is have your central Nikke be able to survive the onslaught of attacks of Chatterbox. So a lot of these teams are built around the idea of having a central Nikke survive or even get revived in worst case scenario. So for example, if I were to take this team, Tia is at the center for me, but other people put different Nikkes at the center here, as long as they know she can survive. Now I'll go into the mechanics of the boss, so that you guys can know a little bit of what's happening.
Little girl.
God damn it. Yo, how's it going, Bot Trauma? The dying would work this raid. Yeah, I know, right? That's what you'll have thought as well. So, first he will open with a slam. Whether you decide to face tanking or not, depends on your team composition. He will then shoot missiles from this. He'll then shoot missiles, which, by the way, each instance of hit from the missiles will grant stacks as well. The slam will give you 2 stacks. The missiles, each hit of the missiles will give you 1 stack. if you reach 10 stacks, your Nikke will die no matter what happens. True, Indomitable, or whatever. Your Nikke will die. Then he will continue forward onto this quick time event, where he will basically laser beam you to death if you fail it. Afterwards, he will go into this quick time event. So now here's a little bit of a secret sauce. Well, not so much of a secret, but while he is here, he's not really doing much. So you can just kind of follow the pattern. Clear the boxes, clear the pattern, and then he doesn't have his boxes to kind of just mess with you. Or you can kind of abnormal support chest. That's really unfortunate. Or at least weaken the effects until you can have. Now these missiles can be iframe. By iframe, I mean that you can ignore the damage of it. Now shields can prevent damage instances from happening. So things like Blanc Shield and so on. Now my Alice has now 9 stacks, so you will probably be able to see what I mean by the 10 stack will kill you. What I mean by iframing, right, is that if I position my Nikke in shooting stance while the missile gets fired, we can prevent the missiles from hitting because you have this invulnerability frame that happens. So you're kind of expected to juggle this. Oh, if you fail the QT, you die. Right. If you fail the QT, you will get one shot. So there is that to explain as well. I kind of failed it on accident, but you're kind of expected to juggle. Also, if you fail it, he jumps back and forth a little bit and kills you. So those are some of the base mechanics. Now, for the tricks on how to min-max this fight, right? So how to min-max this? I'll go onto this team just to explain a little bit of some of the kind of tricks relative to this. So, first and foremost, you need something solid at the center that will not die randomly to Chatterbox's onslaught. Number 2, you have to kill these boxes eventually, right? Oops, I messed up my shot there. So, the boxes, you can kind of either survive the initial missiles and then break the boxes when he does his QT quick time event thingy, these circles. So, here, let's get hit here. Or you can try, if you have enough damage, you can kind of just break them here, right? If you do not break them, you can kind of break them after these the quick time event happens. So I'll show you what I mean in a second. Okay. So, what you really need to do here is delay these circles. Rocket launchers can clear a lot of them, but you can delay them quite a bit so that you can just line up shots here and weaken these quite a bit. Once you have these weakened, if you kill these, he will not regenerate them once the quick time event is already there or is about to spawn. Meaning that you will not have to deal this for quite some time. Right? If that makes sense. Because now he's not gonna restore them anymore until much later into the fight. So right now he's just gonna go a cycle where he's gonna do quick time event. Right? He's gonna go in a phase where he's gonna go quick time event into slam, into flares, into quick time event again. Right, so here we go. He's gonna go again into flare. By the way, his score is right around here. We're in between the ice. So flare again. And then now there will be 2 type of quick time events. What I call the jail and what I call the labyrinth. So depending on which one it is, you will have different things to do. Right? And now he will be restoring his boxes, which is quite problematic if you don't break these boxes. You can break the missiles in the air, so it's not that big of a problem. But even if you break the boxes here, which is a damage increase by the way, because you have damage to parts bonus here. So if you break this, he will jump back again, and he will restore again his boxes. Right? Now this is the labyrinth one that I mentioned. You can break it with rocket launchers quite easily. Now do be careful that your Nikkes don't randomly betray you. And just delay it. And again, if you weaken the boxes kind of in a similar way that you did it earlier, you can just kind of break them as well. Yo, how's it going, Scarrow? How's your day, how's your weekend been so far? But for active. Thanks a lot for the follow, much appreciated. Swarm. I probably butchered the name. But those are like the key mechanics. So for the min maxing, you really want to delay that breaking of the quick time event as much as possible. Now, if you do not have the damage to break the boxes, you can try to survive a little bit. So for example, you can run... so if you have Modernia or other things, you can break the missiles in there. Not too bad. How's yours? Pretty good. I've been having a great weekend so far. Very chilled, spoke with friends, and having a chill Nikke day as well. So, little things that you can do to, you know, deal with it is try to break the missiles in the air, or try to use things like, for example, Mika or Cocoa, who have a Dispel debuff. So, Dispel debuff, I'll showcase it with this team comp. Just so you guys have an idea. It's not mandatory, and many of the very high scoring teams run one team with Dispel at best, and some don't run Dispel at all. What would you as a leader replacement? Let's see. So, give me a second. Okay, so now you see that 2B has 5 stacks, right? Let's just break this. So you see that she has 5 stacks. Now she has no stacks, thanks to the purge. Right. So that's kind of the key of that. Now, to answer your question, a leader replacement, Ludmilla worth pulling as a newer player? She's definitely worthwhile, yes. Especially for a newer player, because she's kind of like a mini Modernia. Not exactly a mini Modernia. She does more damage than Modernia on single target, given some parameters, and she can outdamage Modernia, period, on pure single target. And she's very, very solid. She will serve you quite well for fighting bosses and the like. She does quite a lot of damage, and she also has damage amplification. Now, leader replacement, it depends on what you're trying to substitute. If you're trying to have cooldown reduction, volume is very commonly used for burst 1 cooldown reduction. There is also, for example, what's her name again? Dorothy as well. That is a very good cooldown reduction, Nikke. But, you know, you have a lot of options for B1s that you can run. But yeah, this is the idea behind the whole Dispel. Now 2B is kind of safe. Now we can kind of delay a little bit. Now the problem with this team is that it doesn't have cooldown reduction, right? So now 2B is gonna get slammed. She's probably gonna die. Yeah, because she didn't kill. She took too much damage earlier. But then, you know, that's the idea of the Dispels there. No problem, Swarma. So basically I can show you real quick, Swarma. So, as soon as I'm done explaining to Lozta the ins and outs a little bit of the solo raid. So now there is another possibility that you could run, is the fact that you can break the missiles before they reach you, when the boxes are still active. If you're a real gamer, you can actually shoot them mid-air, but you can also use little tech comps like this one. Because the core idea is your central Nikke needs to survive, right? And Chatterbox will demolish your cover eventually. So you have to deal with those missiles eventually, or break the boxes quickly enough. Good gaming chair first. True that. Yo, lazy boy, how's it going, dude? So yeah, the idea is either you intercept, and if you have slivers of cover remaining, right, you always want to weaken these boxes. Now, cover recovery, healing, debuff this spell. Each slam is 2 stacks. Right now I only have 1 stack because probably I let one missile squeeze by. But each slam is 2 stacks, so I'll showcase this in a second, so that you can see what I mean. You can iframe like I just did. And let's just get this out of the way, so you see what I mean. Okay, so let's just break this circle real quick. So okay, you see that I have 1 stack here, now I have 3 stacks. Each slam is 2 stacks. If you reach 10 stacks one way or another, your Nikke is absolutely dead. If only more double B2 teams work this well. There are quite a few double B2s that work quite well. New Year's is right around the corner. Ooh, that's early. But yeah, do you have any question, Lostea, about Chatterbox mechanics, anything that could help you out? Hopefully this is this clarifies a few things. Okay. So, okay, you got everything down? No problem. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. If you have any doubts, just ask it. I might actually post this as a very quick YouTube guide for the YouTube channel. I don't know. But for now, yeah, that's about it. So now on to, you don't have Naga. You have options, right? So you have a lot of options. You can use Noise as a central tank. You can use even Viper as a central tank because concealment actually prevents Chatterbox from shooting the missiles. You have a lot of options. There is even a team comp that uses Folkwang and Modernia together. The real thing is just keep your center Nikke alive one way or another and DPS him down. That's like the key thing about him. And I know it's easier said than done. Trust me, it's easier said than done, but that's kind of the key of it. Now, on to Swarm's question for B1 Nikkes. So, let us go into this. So, you have quite a few options for burst 1 Nikkes. Substitutes for leader, it really depends what you call a substitute, because leader fulfills 2 different roles. And that's something that probably a lot of tier lists, I would assume that since you're a newer player, Swarm, you probably saw in a tier list that leader is one of the best Nikkes in the game for burst 1, and that is true. But there are caveats to this. 1, you can never put her with less bullet mechanic Nikkes unless you have a Privity as well. And 2, she's good for, well, she's very good in general. That's the main caveat. The other caveat is like, yeah, she's more of a cover recovery and buffer. She will not DPS for you. She will not do damage for you. She's not like Dorothy, for example, that will do a lot of damage for you. So, if you're taking her for cooldown reduction effects, the best option for kind of like a leader substitute is Volume. So Volume provides cooldown reduction as well in a similar vein for the burst 1 slot. If you're talking defensive options, then and you don't care about the cooldown reduction, then you have things like Pepper for healing. You have, for example, Jackal for damage sharing. Oh, also you have another one for cooldown reduction, which is Dorothy. Now, in her case, you don't want to pair her with things that give you additional ammunition because she functions on a last bullet fired mechanic. So whenever she fires her final bullet, she gets an effect proc. Same for Pepper, by the way. So that's for cooldown reduction, and Dorothy does a fuck ton of damage. She's an absolute monster of a damage dealing unit. Now, if you want to go for like defensive options, then you have Jackal, then you have Pepper. Let's put the B1 Nikkes here. For the good ones, Summer Mary, you're a new player, so you don't have access to her. If you want for buffing, right, to increase the damage of your other Nikkes as a support-oriented thing. Also, by the way, Noise paired with another B1 Nikke is good for healing and support. For buffing, you could go Miranda. You know, like there's quite a few options. Mika is not that terrible, honestly. She's very niche, but for a newer player, if you randomly got her, you could always use her. If you don't have her, don't really roll for her because you're a new player. You're not trying to be competitive here. Unless you really like the character. How do you make Pepper work? Oh, this is something that I was going to talk about in my guide about weapons. Is that Pepper is a very special type of shotgun Nikke. She functions with last bullet mechanics, meaning that whenever she fires her final bullet, she will proc healing, and whenever she bursts, she will heal as well. And she will also gain stacks whenever she gains her final bullet. So Pepper, if you shoot with her, she's what we call a clip shotgun. Meaning that she doesn't fully reload her magazine. Right? And she just will shoot her final bullet. But if you let the AI manual her, you will see that now if I take control of her again, she's at 9 bullets because the AI is too stupid to understand that she's a clip shotgun. Meaning that the AI will wait for her to fully reload even though you could shoot way earlier. Right? So you see she's gonna reload all the way to 9 bullets. Meaning that a lot of Pepper's kit, if you're not using her manually, you yourself manualing her and preventing him from reloading to full, will make her feel very, very underwhelming in terms of healing. Because it activates when last bullet hits target, affect one ally with the lowest HP percentage, and restores HP. Yo, how's it going, Yami? So that's why Pepper may feel underwhelming, is if you're not manualing her, she's not gonna feel very good. Her burst also does technically heal, but you know. SR molding still strong. Best of luck with that. I'm not gonna mold today, Yami, though. But that's why your Pepper may feel a little bit underwhelming, is that you have two different type of shotguns. Marciana is a non-clip shotgun, meaning that it doesn't matter what you do, she will reload to full. Pepper is a clip shotgun, meaning that you can shoot before she finishes reloading to full ammunition. Did something this afternoon? Yeah, you can share the link on Discord, Yami. That's fine. So that's for that. So for B1 Nikkes, you have a lot of choices. Also, you can run 2 Burst 1 Nikkes. It's not a problem. You could run something like Noise if you need survival. And if you desperately need survival, you can run something like a Noise and then put another Nikke in there. Like, there's options. It really depends on what you have, right? Absorbing Wisdom, a Valley of the Lake. God damn it. But yeah, it really depends on... Like, this is a type of answer that a lot of new players may hate from me, but I always will reply this no matter what. The answer, if something is good, is it depends. So I hope this helps you a lot, Schwarm. Because, yeah, a lot of these things are subject to, you know, what you're facing, essentially. Some of these Nikkes are very universal, like Leader, for example, is quite universal. But generally speaking, it's a very big it depends. A lot of info to take in. Appreciate it. No problem. I hope it is of some help. By the way, you're not locked into only using Burst 1 for cooldown reduction. I will say this out of the way. We have 2 additional Nikkes for cooldown reduction on the Burst 2 slot. Technically 1 because Summer Helm is a seasonal limited, meaning that you will have to wait until the summer rerun to have her. But you have Dola that also provides cooldown reduction here, right? So you're not kind of locked onto only having cooldown reduction. Now, cooldown reduction is nice. You can't seem to get her to work. It depends on where you're running. Again, it depends. Now, Dola is not a main DPS Nikke either. She's kind of a support as well. Now, don't let the tag, don't let the tags attacker, defender, supporter fool you. there are supporters that do more damage than there are supporters that do main DPS damage, like Summer and East and Dorothy, for example. Heck, even Biscuit can do main DPS levels of damage if you build the right team around her. Same for, you know, defenders. You know, 2B is a good example of that. And there are attackers that are support Nikkes. So for example, Privity is mostly a support. Now Dola is a support burst to Nikke, meaning that she's not going to be dealing damage. What she will allow you to do, however, is I will show this in the shooting range again. So let's go into the Electro one and just remove everything. So if I were to put, say for example, I don't know, Jackal, I don't know, something else that generates a lot of bursts. I'll put Uni, and I'll put, I don't know, what else should I put? Let's put you. Okay, so if I were to put these, and for the sake of fairness, I'm just going to put Dola, no, I cannot put Dola actually. For the sake of fairness, I am going to put additional Nikkes here so that we have additional burst generation. Just so that you can see what I mean. So, I'm going to run this team. Privet is the best citizen. Yeah, J-Chan. So, Dola and Leader and so on are Nikkes that provide cooldown reduction, meaning that they reduce the cooldown of bursts. Now, this may not seem super important, but I will just showcase this. So, if I enter full burst here, and we let it expire. Oh, thanks a lot for the subscription. Much appreciated, Swarm. Much appreciated. Thank you. And also Scarrow. Wait, two. Thanks a lot. Much appreciated. How did I miss that Scarrow sub? Wait, when did he? 10 minutes ago. Jesus Christ. How did I miss that? Okay, so. Oh, I let that run too long. Okay, so I'll have to I'll have to wait for the full burst rotation again to expire. But thanks a lot, much appreciated, and sorry Scarrow that I only noticed now. So you see that now we are locked out of burst rotation because we're waiting for the cooldown of Jackal. So I want to burst, but I cannot, right? Now we can enter full burst rotation. All of this time that we spend in the middle of explaining something, no big deal. Surprised you hadn't already. No, thanks a lot, I appreciate it. You don't need to feel obliged to sub, but I appreciate it nonetheless. So, you see that now again we are stuck. We cannot burst with Jackal. We're just completely stuck. Now we can burst. Now, if I were to replace one of these Nikkes with a cooldown reduction Nikke, for example, Dola in your case. So if I were to replace, say, Noah, for example, or Uni, right? Let us replace Uni. So we're gonna put Dola. Now, the initial burst will have a little bit of cooldown reduction, but Dola on each burst afterwards, she will increase the cooldown reduction up to 3 times. So let me show this to you. So up to 3 times. The first time she will reduce the cooldown of burst skills by 1.8. The second time by 4 seconds because it stacks. And then the final one by 6 seconds, essentially 6.6 seconds or something. So now let's just burst generate really quickly. Let us generate like burst as quickly as possible, and now we're just gonna wait for the full burst to expire, and we're just gonna generate burst as quickly as possible again. And you'll see that by the 3rd burst, you'll see something quite magical happen. See, right now we're still stuck. So now we're gonna wait for the next burst rotation. We're on the 2nd one, but you'll start already seeing something pretty magical. Oh, Vesti might not be the best idea for this, but so 4 seconds. Keep in mind that Vesti does reduce the duration of full burst, so we're rotating faster here. Now we're at full stacks of the burst of the cooldown reduction of burst by Dola. See, we can already burst on rotation. So now we're bursting with Vesti. It's gonna last 5 seconds less. And because it lasted 5 seconds less, we have 5-second cooldown. But if we were bursting with anything other than Vesti, we would already be out of cooldown of the burst. Meaning that that's her role. That's Dola's main role, is allow you to burst on rotation unless you're using Vesti, which makes it a little bit more difficult. because she reduces full burst duration by 5 seconds, but that's beside the point. If I were to put anything other than Vesti, you would be able to burst on rotation, meaning that you can squeeze in more full burst rotations every single time. If that makes sense. I'm a little bit shit at explaining, so I hope this didn't confuse you, but that's the main role of Dola, is that she will allow you to burst on rotation, because she provides you that cooldown reduction, meaning that you will not have that little waiting game, let's say, of once you burst enough times. And this doesn't scale with levels, by the way. So before anyone starts sinking levels into this does not scale with levels. What leveling this will scale up is the buffs that she grants for every time she bursts, right? So that's for Dola. I hope this helps a little bit. So Dola is not meant to do, you know, tons of damage. She's mostly there to fill, you know, the burst cooldown reduction and whatnot. If you do not have things like leader, and if you do not have things like volume, if you do not have things like Dorothy, you know, that type of stuff. So hopefully this will be helpful. So let's see. I completely lost track of what I was doing, actually. I completely lost track of what I was doing. Okay, so we're done with the dailies, but I feel like I'm forgetting something. Can still check the link. Oh, well, there is that too. If it has any copyrighted stuff... Oh, Neverland. Yeah, that is true. Thanks a lot, Schwam. Where did you put it, Yami, though? I tend to be very scatterbrained. If you come here often, you will notice that very frequently. Where did you send that, Yami? It's just an SR run, don't worry. Oh, I can check it later, yeah. What achievement gave me a Roca? Oh, that's clear special interception enough times, I believe. I believe that was the clear special interception, God knows how many times. Yeah. Clear special interception 1,100 times, and the next one is 1,200 times. Gives a Roca every time. Not bad if you ask me. Okay, so let us... I don't like that. Open these. We don't have enough for a level, so we're not gonna open anything. In chat, but you can resend it on Discord. Oh, I probably missed the link then. Oh, you sent it on YouTube. Yeah. So I can look at it in a bit. Let me just finish Neverland real quick, Yami, and then we can go into that. And then we can start helping people as well for solo raid as well if needed. I believe co-op is over, right? Yeah, co-op is already over. What ranking did I end up with? Rank 70, okay. Yeah, let's just finish the Neverland. Thanks for the reminder, Swam. I had a feeling that I was forgetting something. I just couldn't put my finger on it. Oh man, the scatterbrain is real with me. It's really bad. So, claim these. You were doing it, that's what you knew? Understandable. So, let us continue with the Snowfall Inn. So where are we at this? So Mika is max bond at the moment, so we're gonna have to bond Emma, and if we do not have a level up. Oh, Mika level up, perfect. So walking trail first. You know what? The food we hid is gone. Someone must have dug it up and took it. Emma was the only one who knew about this hole. Then what are we supposed to do now? There's only one thing we can do. Confront her head on. Okay. Yunhua and Vesti continue their conversation on the walking trail. Oh no, don't be mean to Emma. The restaurant is entirely devoid of people, perhaps because it's early in the morning hours. I prepared a modest meal and eat my breakfast alone. I should check out some other locations as well. Okay, so we're not gonna go with Emma here. Okay, so these locations are probably... Yeah. So, back onto the... Oh, there is a special event here as well. Ballora told me that something about there being a legendary fish inside this waterfall. If you put your face close like this, get it, Delta. Got it. Yeah, you startled me. Ballora, so you've been playing pranks here after spreading the rumor that there's a legendary fish. Yes. I couldn't resist because everyone else was having so much fun. Can you forgive me just this once? Signal, Delta, and Ballora continue their conversation at the waterfall. Plap, plap, plap. There we go. I finally did it. It's too bad I couldn't get it on my first try, but it got a lot easier after a few attempts. I think I'm getting the hang of it now. That was great, Blank. You've gotten so much. You've gotten it so much faster than I have. I don't know about that. I'd say we're pretty close. This isn't as hard as I thought it would be. As I'm out on a walk, I chance upon several other Nikkes skipping stones along with Mika. What are you going to wish for, Blank? Oh right, I gotta wish for something, don't I? I hope that mine and Noir's days are filled with nothing but good luck. Blank, what a lovely wish. You all seem to be having a good time. Oh, hi Pit Boss. Hello, Pit Boss. Nice to see you again, old-timer. Hey there, old-timer. Have you all come here to skip stones? Yep, it took a bit of practice, but I think Noir and I have gotten the hang of it. I thought it'd be really difficult considering it was our first time and all. But after a few tries, it's not so bad. Have you ever tried Pit Boss? I have. How'd you do? Got it on my first try. Whoa, that's amazing. Then again, checks out for you, what? So is Mika the only one who hasn't pulled it off yet? What if you can't make a wish? Hey. All I need are 2 more skips. Besides, Old Timer is freakishly good at this stuff. Wait, what? Really? Skipping stones is harder than you think. It's only... You only think it's easy because you haven't tried it yet. Inflation hitting everywhere. Yeah, bot trauma. The thing is... I was talking with some streamer friends, and basically I've been having quite a few of these requests or people asking me when I was going to open, to be open to account reviews and, you know, handholds and everything. And I figured I could open them constantly, but make the price not so easy to reach, just so that it's not every stream being disturbed that easily for the account reviews and everything. I love doing them to help people. This convo has a lot of analogy to Gacha, goddammit, not Zyda. Goddammit, Zyda. But yeah, it's basically... It could disturb quite a bit the stream because I like doing these and I like going in depth to help people. But at the same time, I don't want this happening every single, consistently every single stream, twice per stream, right? I hard cap them at twice per stream, but, you know. Exactly. If too much would be bad, and considering, you know, the amount of requests that I've been, not exactly direct requests, but basically saying when will I do them again, I figured, you know, don't want to get too flooded with them, essentially. So I stream almost every day, so we will have access to these channel points, and there's the Gamba and everything. But yeah, I don't want to make them too easy. Because, yeah, it becomes very disruptive. So I set them roughly at the same price as Gold and Pyre have them. Roughly. Not exactly, but somewhere around there. So that we can have them and just do them. And then not have too often of them. Now, for those who don't know what handhold and account review are, account review, you tell me your objectives in Nikke, I look at your account and I try to help you, you know, okay, what do you want to do? Or if you just want to flex your account, right? It's always funny to see these type of things as well. If you're like a very big whale or something and you just want to, or you have like this very waifu thing that you want to flex, we can always do flex account reviews as well. That's always fun to do too. But if you have specific objectives that I could try to help you and, you know, get a little bit of an easier time in Nikke, as I always say, it's not about tryharding. It's more about having an easier time in Nikke in general and having more fun. Then I try to help with those. Handhold is if your heart's stuck somewhere, I can give a very good solid try to do it for you, essentially. How to get better luck? Oh, that's an easy one, lazy boy. If you want better luck in gacha games, I would assume. If you want like the best of luck possible in gacha games, this is the answer. You can't have bad luck if you repeat it enough times to make it a guarantee. Right? But yeah, that's kind of the idea. So handhold is, if someone redeems that, I will try to do a like a hard chapter, or a chapter that they're stuck, like not the entire thing, right? But a couple of nodes, or a node that they're stuck on. And I can do that for you, or special interception, or you know, that type of stuff. Try to, you know, because you're hard stuck. That would be the idea behind the handhold. I made it expensive because those type of things are super disruptive though. And it would take me a solid multiple attempts for some of the more difficult ones. So for example, if Tuni were to request randomly one, it would probably take me quite a lot of time to finish one of his stages. Of course, if I feel that I cannot do it, I can just refund 25k for handhold. 20k is for account review. I figured it would be a good price. But those are the two. I also hard cap them at 1 or 2 each, or something like that, so that it doesn't become a complete hand-holding stream randomly. Is that so? Old timer, is skipping stones as hard as Mika says? Mika stares at me intently. Yes, it's quite difficult. You see, but didn't Old timer get it on his first try? Yeah, exactly. It's good, but not too hard to get. Because I could do it like, okay. So for example, if I had far more viewers, I would be forced to make it more expensive, because then there would be the increased chance of this happening, right? So for example, I can get away with it with 20k or so, but someone like Sky would have to put it far more expensive, because he's very knowledgeable, he's very popular, and he has a lot of viewers, and he would be flooded if he made them any cheaper, right? In my case, I think 20k is good enough. At least for now. I doubt that I will ever get to that level of popularity, but if it does happen, I may actually have to increase it then. For now, this will be the price. 2 weeks of daily watching or so without donating. Basically bot trauma, basically. Just throw a sidearm. King Rich is back-sitting stone skipping. Last time you watched Sky account review, he got 3 black OL lines. That's insane. Meanwhile, you're still struggling. I think you're the only one who finds it difficult. Don't say that. I'm not the only one who thinks it's hard. Alright, I want to see for myself how hard this is or isn't. Let's see. Belorda picks up the stone and prepares to throw it across the water. How exactly did Mika do it again? Crouch down a bit and snap your wrist. Plap, plap, plap. Plap, plap, plap. That's 6. Plap, plap. Belorda stone skips exactly 8 times. You finally buck a black line, but it was a crit rate. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's good on certain characters, though. No way. How the... That was incredible, Belorda. You got it on your first try. Apparently, a lot of people are good at skipping stones. Or perhaps it's about to do with the fact that it's inherently easy. I can't believe Mika didn't want to play with me just to indulge in something this simple. Oh, the digs. Be honest with me, Mika. You kept saying that you are practicing skipping stones, but you were just making excuses not to hang out with me, right? If you fess up and tell the truth, I promise not to get mad. That's not it. I've really been practicing honest. Oh boy, this may be a topic that is off limit for joking. You're liable to burst in tears otherwise. Anyways, a thought popped into my head as I was tossing the stone just now. Is this really a snowfield hot spring legend? Do 10 multis for 1 SSR, and some get it in 1 in 10 pool. Yeah, that is really unfortunate. That is really unfortunate, Saido. 10 multis for 1 SSR is like way below the odds of that, depending on which banner type of banner it is. If it's a Pilgrim, that's kind of within the odds, expected odds. But if it's like freaking regular 2% for the rate up, you're like half below that. And for a single SSR, that's way below that. Before you started following me, Sky, and Gold, you were a victim of bad YouTubers. You changed black ammo line for Alice because someone said charge speed was better. It depends on the black line, right, Enik? It really depends on the black line. But there is some misinformation on YouTube. I can attest to that. I will not throw shade to fellow content creators, but there is definitely some misinformation out there. One of the third is not like the other. Yeah, it really depends on the black line, right, Enik? Because if you got something like hit rate black line on the third line on Alice, then it's bloody useless. If I may ask a question, does co-op raid begin on daily reset? On Thursday every second week, or is it a bit earlier? Oh, you were talking about Ali, Sky, and Gold. Fucking Tuny throwing shade at Gold, come on. No, actually you're probably referring to me.
Godverdomme!
Godverdomme. Welcome back, Noir. It was my bad to assume that you're referring to Gold on that one. Now I'm the one throwing shade unintentionally. That's not good. Good thing that Gold is not randomly lurking in here. Usako Legend, it seems awfully easy to accomplish. You may have a point, but doesn't it feel a bit strange calling this a legend? If this were a true bona fide legend, at least 100 wishes would have come true by now. That's a good point. The number of times you have to skip the stone is a bit odd as well. Why 8 times? Would have been more believable if it was a lucky 7. You had one charge speed line already. It really depends on what the black line itself was, right, Enik? That's the main primary concern. If it was hit rate or if it was like some useless line, then it's understandable that you would reroll it even if it's a black line. Oh my fucking god. Ain't no way someone told you third line black... Wait, did I miss the message? Ain't no way I missed it. Oh, it said black ammo line. I only read black line. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way someone told you that on Alice. That's actual griefing. That is actually griefing your Alice. That is so bad. Oh, that's so bad. That is actually freaking... Okay, so Zaido and Tuni. Someone told Enik to reroll his third line of ammunition on a overload piece that was a black line on Alice. Because 2 charge speed lines were better. So that you wouldn't need Maxwell. That is... It is factually correct that you need 2 charge speed lines to not need Maxwell. But ain't no way he told you to reroll a black ammo line. That is the equivalent of giving... Like, half-truths are sometimes more harmful than a lie. Half-truths are very often way more harmful than a lie. Yeah, like, ain't no fucking way. That's really bad. Oh, that is really freaking bad. Side guy told you to skip Nagatia and save for Red Hood. Ooh. I mean, here's the thing, right? Nagatia are absolute top meta, right? In terms of support Nikkes. Red Hood is top meta in terms of attacker Nikkes. So if you don't have the resources for both, you can kinda, you know, make the argument towards skipping Nagatia, but we knew that we were going to get a shit ton of rewards for the anniversary. Yeah, exactly. So we kind of knew that we were going to get a shit ton of rewards, so there was a high chance you would get at least one Red Hood, statistically speaking. And even then, you could roll for Nagatia. If you get unlucky, you could hard save and hard skip all the way until anniversary, and you probably would have been more or less fine. So yeah, that is some very unfortunate advice. Really, really unfortunate advice. And the reason why I say that we knew we were going to get a shit ton of rewards is because half anniversary already had a shit ton of rewards, right? So there was no way they wouldn't do something similar or better for the full-fledged anniversary. That is really unfortunate advice. Now, I will say this before any stupid things happen. Do not name and shame. I do not need needless drama with other content creators. If they have bad takes, that's on them. Their credibility will take a hit. I will not name and shame people here because I just do not need the drama. Right? I do not need it. But that is some seriously, yeah, that is some messed up advice. Especially the ammo blackline one. That is... Alice top priority is ammunition. Then you can make the argument for 2 charge speed and then like attack and elemental damage. Like that's the... As far as I see it, it's pretty obvious. Is a content creator in a top 10 union or a top 50 solo rate player? If so, listen to them. It's not as simple as that, right, Tuni? Because there are some people that are in the top 50 of solo rate that have very good investments. And follow stuff that other people play. No, top 50 solo raid, you need to be knowledgeable, in all fairness. To be top 50 solo raid, you can kind of follow what they say. But top 10 union, honestly, you can be quite Pepega and be in a top 10 union. Fortunately, we don't really have those in Void, but you can be quite Pepega and be in a top 10 union. To be top 50 solo raid with Neve is even better. Yeah, don't listen to Yemi. Don't fucking invest in Neve. The dude is just different. There's one Nikke content creator you won't name and shame, who shafts every viewer's account he gets his hands on. Definitely nobody who got... Yeah, no, you're definitely not mentioning Sephi Arclams. Like, Sephi would never shaft his viewers. Out of Rockas, out of his roles and everything. We would never name and shame such a good friend as Sephi. How dare you? Pepega top 10 union players. Okay, Tuni. You tell me. 111 leader that he has had for a very long time. I am not naming and shaming a union, but I'm just repeating something that I've heard from someone that is in a top 10 union. I would not even mention the server. This guy is an Omega Whale that is in the top 10 union and has 111 leader, no investment whatsoever, but has a 10-10-10 max limit, freaking Core 7 diesel with basically really good OL, all level 5, with level 10 wingman cube. You tell me, Tuni, is that a good investment? Level 10 wingman with full OL, 5-5, level 5. Fine, solo rate's the only metric then. Like, I will not shame waifu over meta. But what I will say is that there is a chance that some people do very Pepega shit, even if they're in top 10 unions, because they have the levels and everything to, you know, compensate for it, and it doesn't matter. Right? Solo raid is a little bit more difficult to pull that off. I'm not saying it's impossible to be an Omega Whale, copy the compositions that other people are making, be absolute Pepega at the game, but be good mechanically and get top 50. I'm not saying it's impossible, but, you know, it's a little bit harder to do. But yeah, there's a lot of misinformation floating around in Nikke in general. And it's quite dangerous. It really scares me. You mean like full OL in Pascal? I wonder who did that. Top player on his alt account. Oh, good lord. But yeah, do be careful. Now, I won't say that, you know, don't believe anything, but if someone gives you advice, sometimes it's better to ask multiple people, especially, like, if there are some people that are known in the community for being knowledgeable, you know, like Sky, like Pyrie, and so on. If someone gives you advice, you can always run it. It's going to be difficult to run it past them, but you can run it through their communities. It does take a while to recover, but it's at the end of the world, Tuni. But if you run it through their communities, like you can ask in their discords, or you can ask even on my Discord technically, but you can ask on their discords, for example in Skyfall's Discord for Sky, or Pyrie's Discord and so on, and people will be very helpful there and reply to you whether what this content creator said is good or not. And you can also ask in their chats as well, for the ones that are very knowledgeable, that are known to be very knowledgeable in the community, right? Pyrie and Sky are very good examples. You could even ask Gold as well. He's quite knowledgeable despite what Tuni says. And, you know, like, Sefi knows because he runs a website. And you can always like check multiple sources. Like, I'm not saying that, for example, I could make a mistake and I could spread misinformation on accident. That could happen. So it's always better to verify than trust, right? Always verify first. The fucking Toonie throwing shaded gold at every chance. Oh, good lord. We all love gold here, by the way. So, but yeah, you definitely want to check multiple sources if possible, or at least go to places where there, you know that there's people that are knowledgeable, or at least know which ones are knowledgeable, right? As you get more knowledgeable about the game, you will be able to filter out things more easily. When you started looking at Sky's guides and stuff, you almost cried because of your Alice. Yeah, I can imagine that that pissed you off quite a bit. I would be very pissed as well if someone recommended to me to build Horan over Alice because she's a better Pierce Nikke and a better late game Nikke, only to find out that Alice is the best DPS in the game. You know, kind of thing. I'm literally quoting a meme from what's it called? From one of the top 10 unions Discord. It's a pinned message. I don't even remember who gave that advice to that person, but it was really bad too. Having different opinions might lead to more confusion for beginner players. That is true as well. Zydo is like, lol, ain't no way. Zydo is like, lol, ain't no way someone said that. Yeah, that did happen. It got pinned in Omni Discord. It's literally pinned. Still have Alice's skills all at level 1. I mean, it's a slow build. Oh, add gel for Yummy. That's unfortunate. Okay, let us continue. Let us continue. It would have been more believable if it was Lucky 7. So I'm not the only one dubious about this whole thing. But I saw it written in a book. Why wouldn't it be considered a legend? So, Belorda, what are you going to wish for? Oh, right, I nearly forgot. What should I wish for? So jealous. Goodness, you look so sad, Mika. I can barely remain hands up anymore. You're a beginner once, and your only real big mistake was heavily investing into Rupee because you thought She, Novel, and Guilty were the best B2s for Union Raid. That is an unfortunate investment. One of my biggest mistakes as a beginner was thinking that the boxes expired. Right? So when you see the little label that says 2H, 3, 12H, 24H, that means that the box will give you the equivalent hour amounts of outpost defense. And that made me think originally that they would expire, so I would just open them. Until I realized, like, wait, they don't expire. And then I realized my mistake. I was like, so many resources wasted because of that. That was my biggest mistake as a beginner. I freaking hated myself so much for that one. Wait, what are you? Meloda closes her eyes and clasps her hands together. Please help Mika succeed in skipping stones. What are you doing? This way you'll be able to play with me once you're gotten over this. There, give it a try now. Your biggest mistake was buying the recycled chips in the beginning instead of gold mold. Oh, those! Yeah, that really hurts as well. Because buying gold molds is really nice for getting additional Nikkes, especially limit breaks and so on to break these 160 wall faster. Yeah, that must have really stung Zydo, jeez. If the legend's true, I'm sure it will work this time around. You've also got the lucky bunnies on your side, Mika. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll give it another shot. You can do this. Almost made no mistakes in team building. I probably made a couple as a beginner, but not very serious ones. Phew. Mika picks out a stone from the basket. With a look of unprecedented determination, Mika leans back and forcefully tosses the stone. Plap, plap, plap. Everyone is laser focused on the stone. The suspense is almost unbearable. Plap, plap. The stone skips 6 times before sinking below the water. Oh dear. Oh Mika, don't be too hard on yourself. 5 months until you broke the 160 wall right before half any. Damn. And there's you buying gold molds even though you have 2 out of 3 SSR Nikke C7. God damn it, Yummy. Yeah, if you're a whale, you start buying the Pilgrim upgrades instead of SSR molds. Toonie's like, what? Maybe there's a special training camp for this sort of thing. Why is it only me? Don't worry, if you can't make a wish, I'll do it again and make one on your behalf. Me too. I'll also give my wish to you, Mika. We all attempt to call for the truly defeated Nikke, cheering her and joining her in skipping stones. Okay, so we can increase Emma, and then we can increase... God damn it, the freaking jump scares. Wonder what's the most boring sound gacha? That's why your sync level is so low too. Yeah, that's understandable. The most boring sound gacha. There is a lot of sounds in the sound gacha that I added. Hopefully to put in some fun in there. Now you can request additional sounds for the sound gacha as long as they don't break copyright by using channel points. The blue R unit of sound gacha. I found Emma at the hot spring. If I wanted to, I think I could have a quick chat with her. What should I do? Talk to Emma. Hi Commander, did you sleep well? I decided to take an early morning dip in the hot spring. I kept envisioning those operations from last night, so I couldn't get any sleep. Are you feeling better now? Yeah, I feel much better after the hot spring. Judging by your expression, you seem to be doing okay. I'm glad. I wonder what they were. That apparition and those agonizing screams. It all felt so real. If it's affected us this much, imagine how Lumi is feeling. We should check on how she's doing. I'm worried about her. Emma and I discussed the apparition we saw last night. Now do remember that, as I said, for the sound gacha, you can always, request more sounds to add into it. Mummy vibes intensify. I think they put some kind of bath salt in the hot spring today. Everyone's skin seems to be glowing. I think I'll try the hot spring myself. I have to be later though, since Blanc is probably using it right now. I have a short conversation with Noir. There doesn't appear to be anyone at the bamboo forest. The number of wish notes hanging on the bamboo has increased significantly from before. Seeing all the wishes of everyone hanging together, it gives me the feeling that we have spent a lot of time here at Snowfield Spring. I heard that they're out of the bamboo forest. I head out of the bamboo forest to finish my walk. I should head out, check some other locations as well. Once again, the restaurant appears to be entirely deserted. Maybe I'm overthinking things, but it feels like the restaurant has been empty quite often as of late. That would explain why there appear to be so many ingredients and completed dishes lying around. At any rate, I'm not hungry at the moment, so I'll go check somewhere else. Cancel. So, Ludmilla. Ooh, we could go for Blanc here. Okay, so we're gonna grab the Ludmilla level up. I see Ludmilla looking at the hot spring in the distance. What are you doing here? What are you doing? Ludmilla shakes her head and turns to face me. 1 rock, so you really are soon to be 4 weeks for 1 rock every 4 days. That's really insane. Bad luck, Yami. Hopefully it does get better. God damn. Oh yeah, I will repeat yet again. On the 20th of December, I will be doing a stream for my birthday. So I hope as many of you will be around to hang out. I will start the stream pretty early in the day as far as Europe goes, and I'll try to go as late as I humanly can, so that I can catch as many people from NA as well. But yeah, do keep in mind 20th of December. That's a strange question to ask. Sad you'll be at work? Damn, that's unfortunate. I will be streaming my usual hours as well, because I will be streaming as much as possible across the day, so if you can make it even for a few minutes, that's fine. If you can't, that's understandable. You have work to do. It's more important than this. But don't worry, I'll be on for quite some time. Isn't the hot spring where you come to take a soak? Ludmila visited the hot spring briefly every morning, but only to inspect of the equipment. She has never bathed in the hot spring. This makes her previous statement seem rather out of character. Are you going to just keep standing there staring at me or what? Oh, sorry. I could ask you the same question. What are you doing here? If you want to head in together, I may consider it. Work brings you waifus in Nikke after all. Yep, very much true. Well, I will spend my... So the 20th is my actual birthday. So that is my birthday. It is on the 20th. But a few days before, I will be having dinner with my family. And I'll be celebrating birthday with some loved ones. The problem is that, you know, since nobody is available on the 20th itself, why not just make a birthday stream that day, right? And I do like you guys, as a side note. If you want to head in together, I may consider it. That's not what I came here for. I knew you'd say that. So you're not planning on taking a dip? How about a little chat then? Sure, you go ahead and have a soak, I'll wait outside. No, I don't need to keep you waiting. You seem to have something to say. Out with it. You mean while you're... Ludmila puts down the lantern and unfastens her robe. I hurriedly turn around and hear the sound of the cloths brushing against skin. I'll turn around while you're in there. You don't have to do that. Ludmila lounges in the hot spring with a contented grin. Likes Twitch chat minus the gremlins. No, that's a hot spring, yeah. Jesus Christ. The water's nice and warm. It's not too late to join me. I'm good. Don't wimp out on this. Anyway, what is it that you wanted to tell me? It's a bit of an odd question. I was curious why you suddenly wanted to take a bath in the hot spring. I figured that'd be it. Do you know why this place is called Snowfield Hot Spring? The meaning of its name? Because it's a bastion of warmth even though it's covered in snow? Exactly. It's to commemorate all those who have had to endure these endless winters while attempting to reclaim the surface. My hope was that they could feel a semblance of warmth while they were up here, so I named this place Snowfield Hot Spring. I've been trying to ensure that it lives up to that name, that it can be a place where everyone can come and rest. So that's why you're so persistent with checking the equipment each morning. That someone told me that I should be able to enjoy my time here at Snowfield. After giving it some thought, I started to wonder if everyone was spending their time here comfortably. And that's why you came to take a bath. Yeah, seeing other people enjoy themselves was satisfying, but I wouldn't necessarily call it relaxing. I couldn't neglect my duties either, that's why I'm using the hot spring at this hour. Now that everyone is asleep, I don't have to be responsible owner of Snowfield Hot Spring. Is that answer satisfactory to you? Probably not the only reason, actually. What are you doing here? What are you doing? Yeah, she's probably not. Are you sure you're able to turn off from work mode entirely? You drive me up the wall sometimes, you know that. Fine, let me correct myself. The reason I waited until everyone was asleep to take a bath was to see if I could switch off my work-oriented mindset and not worry about being the owner of Snowfield. But it's not as simple as flipping a switch. I kept thinking about the other person here who isn't comfortable. You mean, you're talking about Lumi, aren't you? Does this have to do with the fainting spell she had back at the dormitory? It's not just that. It was one night we'd held the festival. I met Lumi on the walking trail. We need more CG for these bath scenes. True that, Zydo. We definitely need more of these. You know what she said to me? Help me. She was practically paralyzed with fear. Servant, you said you'd help me uncover the legend of this place, did you not? I don't think we can wait much longer. We have to find out what's going on and figure out the truth behind Lumi's past. Only by doing that can we assure that everyone's enjoying their time here at Snowfield. There is a rustling sound as I hear Ludmila putting her robe back on. Once she has finished, she speaks to me. I hope you have read through that guest list. That's where the truth is hidden. The truth. Pondering over Ludmila's worth. Pondering over Ludmila's worth, I end up arriving at the dormitory before I know it. I immediately start rummaging for the guest list, and soon find lying in a corner. We promised to make a wish together on the walking trail next time. This is where I left us last time. After briefly glancing at a photo of Lumi's family, I start carefully reading through the pages. Upon initial inspection, nothing stands out as particularly special. But Ludmila insists the truth is hidden in these pages. 20 pages in, it's the end of the year. The notes provided in the bamboo forest have almost run out. Seems like replenishment is needed. Lua said she'd tie up the wish with Lumi before all the notes ran out. That she'd pray for our parents in heaven and for us. It was all a lie. It was late, so I told them to do that tomorrow. Wait, what? Lua said she'd tie up a wish with Lumi before all the notes ran out. That she'd pray for our parents in heaven and for us. It was all a lie. It was late, so I told them to do it tomorrow. With an ominous sense of trepidation, I turned the page. Lumi was hurt badly. Lua said it was because Lumi had slipped in the rain on the way back to the dormitory. Another lie. She said it was Lumi's own fault to be so careless, and that she'd take over with night patrols temporarily. More lies. I'll tell her where to head on patrol tomorrow. I flip the page. The blocks of text are so dense that they almost cover over the names of the guests. I had a patrol with Lua and told her what needed to be inspected. Our first stop was the bamboo forest. There was a note tied by Lumi and Lua yesterday that read, "May our family be happy forever." Yet more lies. Next we stopped by the walking trail. Scores of leaves had fallen in the hot spring, most likely due to the heavy rainfall we've been having. As I was tidying the place up, I thought about my wish. For my beloved sister, may she be happy forever. When I made that wish, the red hot spring whispered to me. They told me that my wish would come true. My beloved sister Lumi would be happy forever. After the walking trail, we decided to check out the waterfall. The rest of the handwriting is illegible. After several pages, some neatly written sentences appear again. Lumi's tormentor is no more. No more lies. Oh damn, did she kill? The red hot spring made my wish come true. My beloved sister Lumi, may you be happy forever. On the next page, Lumi is gone. Lumi. My beloved sister, where are you? Didn't we promise each other we'd make a wish together on the walking trail? Is the reason you left so that you could keep your promise to me? You must be patient with me, Lumi. Wait. I always keep my promises. That is the end of what is written in the guest list. As I close the book, I look back at the family photo which had fallen out before. The happy Lumi family. With some effort, I tear my eyes away and hurriedly head towards the walking trail. Contrary to what I thought, Ludmila is not there. However, a voice echoes across the hot spring. Lumi mutters to herself while staring into the water. Lua, help me. Oh damn. This turn... Now we have a murder mystery in our hands. God damn. Now we have a murder mystery in our hands. God damn it. I found Ludmila in the dormitory. If I wanted to, I could have a quick chat with her. Damn, what do you guys think happened? Probably she either killed herself or killed someone, right? This Lua person. Time to call in novel. God damn. What should I do? Yeah, like, what happened there? Talk to Ludmila. Something on your mind? Nothing serious, it's just... Ludmila is staring at a rice bowl laid in front of her. Does it have to do with that rice bowl? It does. I suppose I should fill you in. Remember what I said there was a bit of a mystery afoot? Where the ingredients Emma prepared kept disappearing. Yes, vaguely. Well, while I was investigating the case, Emma approached me. Apparently, she's found the culprit. Who is it? She said she couldn't tell me. All she did was thank me for helping out and gave me this rice bowl. One can only assume she wants you to eat it. Yeah, what am I gonna do? Ludmila stares at me pleadingly as if signaling me to do something. Grab the spoon, take a spoonful of the donburi and chow down. Servant. For a moment of silence falls over the room. I realize the rice, although bland, is much better than I expected. It's actually not bad. Really. I do Ludmila a solid by helping her polish off the rice bowl given to her by Emma. Ah yes, she knows that it's basically poison. That's hilarious. What is this one? There doesn't appear to be anyone at the hot spring, so I can enjoy a good soak myself. My skin feels exceptionally soft, which is perhaps suitable to the bath of salt, attributable to the bath salts that Ludmila put in. I'm feeling a bit tired today, so I doubt it would be a problem if I return to the dormitory and get some sleep. What should I do? Look around a bit more. Okay, so we have a bunch of things, so we can get the restaurant thing, but first let's do these. There don't appear to be many people outside. I heard something scary happen back at the dormitory. It must be because of that. It's also why I've decided to patrol the surrounding area. Bamboo forest complete. I have a casual conversation with Delta. I heard that Delta caught Ballorida pulling pranks on the waterfall. At the waterfall. Specifically, she was spreading rumors about a purported legendary fish. Although it ostensibly sounds like an absurd tall tale, perhaps such a thing could be possible in a place like Snowfield. With that thought in mind, I leave the waterfall. I should check out some other places as well. Yunha went to the restaurant. I think Emma is there as well. Oh geez, what should I do? I really don't want to eat Emma's food. Should I go and help? I hope that that all can come to a peaceful conclusion. I have a casual conversation with Vesti. Restaurant. So there is the random one. Hi Yunhua. I was waiting for you. You made all this food, didn't you? I must say that I'm rather disappointed in you. Emma, I can explain. How dare you hide your amazing cooking skills? Tell you what, why don't we take turns in making the meals from now on? Thanks, but no thanks. Sounds like a pain in the butt. It'd be less irritating than having to sneak in and cook in secret. I only cook for myself. I don't need to take care of all the others. Is that so? Then I guess there's nothing I can do about it. However, you don't have to sneak around. Feel free to come and cook as you desire. Okay. Emma and Yunhua continue their conversation at the restaurant. Emma is way too sweet for her own good. Like, imagine basically... Grip. In some cases, 2 Nikkes will be involved. The event happened with the group. The event will affect both Nikkes. But they're already maxed out, so we're just gonna... When I enter the restaurant, I see Emma and Lumi together. Don't make the mistake of using a heart on the hot spring random thing. Oh, okay. Good to know, Yemi. Thanks a lot. Did you make the soup to take to the waterfall? Hey, Commander. Perfect timing. Lumi and I were just about to head to the waterfall. Would you like to come with us? Sure, let's go together. Great. Lumi, Emma, and I arrive at the waterfall. Emma places the soup on top of the bridge. Here it is, the big moment where we find out the secret of the waterfall. I'm a little nervous. Probably nothing is gonna happen. A few minutes pass, the waterfall continues unbaited, and nothing out of the ordinary occurs. Nothing's happening. Yeah, should we maybe place the soup somewhere else, Lumi? Lumi remains silent and stares at the waterfall. Maybe we missed something. I really thought we'd have it today. What do you think we got wrong? Should we try bringing a different soup? There is more than one type of soup after all. Let's go back and think about it. Okay. I'll carry the soup. Thanks. As I bend down to pick the soup, I tripped over myself and fall forward. Commander. I fall over the bridge slow railing and into the water. Are you okay? I'm okay. Save. Save. Lumi stares at me with a look of abject horror. I'll do it right away. Hold on, Commander. Emma darts under the bridge and pulls me out of the water. You're not hurt, are you? I'm fine. The water wasn't very deep, and it's not like the bridge is high off of the ground. That's a relief. You gave me a real scare. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I appreciate your concern, Lumi. Yes. That's the first time I heard Lumi raise her voice. Looks to me like we kept our promise to you, Lumi. We saved the person you asked us to. Yes. What do we do about your soup? You worked so hard on it and it fell straight into the water. It's okay. I can always make some more. Anyway, we should head back. Don't want you to catch a cold. Plap. Plap, plap. Suddenly, the fish in the pool at the bottom of the waterfall start leaping into the air. The massive jumping fish causes the entire body of water to slosh violently. What's gotten into the fish? What in the world? Does it have to do with dropping the soup, you think? At that moment? Huh. Wow, would you look at that? I look in the direction that Emma is pointing at. The water is being scattered from the jumping fish, is refracted by the moonlight, creating a beautiful, variegated rainbow that hovers majestically above the waterfall. It's a stunning image, something picturesque. It's a rainbow. Wow, it's beautiful. Yes. We all stop and stare at the rainbow for a while, unable to take our eyes off it. Soon after, it disappears. Emma breaks the silence and follows, snapping us out of the reverie. Do you think that the rainbow was the secret behind the waterfall? I've been on the surface several times now, but this is the first time I've seen a rainbow at night. That's certainly not something you see every day. I guess the food mentioned in the legend was to feed the fish. And fish certainly can't eat cake. They can, they eat just about anything you toss at them. They will even eat fish if you toss it at them. This has all happened so fast that I'm not even entirely sure what to make of it. How are you feeling, Commander? But we can eat cakes? It certainly was fascinating. What about you, Lumi? I didn't see her. That's good. What was that? I couldn't hear you very well. Yes. I take that means that you had a good time as well. Me too. I am a little sad that it went by so quickly, though it was so pretty. Well, it is pretty late. Yeah, let's head back. With smiles on our faces, Emma, Lumi and I retrace our steps briskly, feeling as we walking on air. Legend of the Snowfield Hot Spring Waterfall end. You have reached the maximum connection level with Emma. Okay, so time for the bunnies. I find Noir and Blanc in the dormitory. If I wanted to, I could have a quick chat with them. What should I do? Talk to Noir and Blanc. Hey Pit Boss, what's up? You two are up awfully late. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with what happened last night, but I can't sleep. Ooh, the bunnies can't sleep. Yo, how's it going, Zephyr? Is it backwards to have a steampunk themed Nikke? I mean, Nikke is a little bit more like kind of semi-futuristic, isn't it? I don't know if steampunk would work quite well with Nikke. So we're trying to loosen up by telling some funny stories. You wouldn't happen to know a few, would you? Something that would help us take the edge off and get some shut-eye. Being asked all of a sudden, nothing really comes to mind. What should I tell them? I can't think of anything. How about I sing you a lullaby? A lullaby. A lullaby? That'd be great. Just thinking of Pit Boss singing us a lullaby gets me so excited I might not be able to sleep, actually. Yeah, me neither. Noir Blanc and I casually have a casual conversation at the dormitory. You have a jar for brain. It's getting late. I think it's about time I retire to my room. Today was also an enjoyable day. I better get some rest so that I'm ready for tomorrow. Nice. So we got Max Bond Emma here, so we are just missing one event with Emma. We have the special things and we have the photos as well. It's really nice that we have the photo albums as well. Definitely no cursed things will happen in here, right? Right, chat? Nothing cursed will happen. Ludmilla, we're missing 2. And Bunny Girls, we're missing a lot of them. It's a Nikke event, what could go wrong? Yeah, we definitely don't have any cursed shit happening, right? It's such a good minigame though, I really like it. I really, really like this. Steampunk Nikke with gun legs? What are you on about this time? Ooh, please don't jump scare me. Okay, so we can get 2 crates of this. We could also just get these, right? What is he cooking? No idea. I guess you're using your AI art tool, right? Aren't you, Zephyr? Best of luck with that. Okay, so that's that. Hydrato? Oh, thanks for the hydrate, Yemi. Much appreciated. I definitely need to drink a little bit after speaking so much. But yeah. If you guys have any questions regarding Solo Raid or anything, now is the best time to ask me, since I'm taking it very chill, so I'll try to help as much as possible. Otherwise, I'll just complete a little bit of the dailies and stuff, of the rest of the things that I need to do. Already done, gonna post them in OC fan art if anyone wants to see. I see. Well, that's good. Best time to check your Solo Raid video, that is true. There is no music in it, right? How do you raise past level 200? That's a good question. That's a very good question. Let me show you. So, let me just go this. So, once you get past level 160, you will be able to raise all of your Nikkes to level 200, right? That's the... I think British steampunk is nicer, Zephyr. So, once you have a max limit broken Nikke, so let's take for example Naga, you will notice that the max level is level 200. Once you have 5 Nikkes, you will be able to go past 160 for the SSRs. And as you level up, once you have 5 SSR... Okay. Thanks a lot for the follow, much appreciated, Brujo, or Rujo. Much appreciated. So, once you have 5 Nikkes that are SSR at max limit break, meaning 3 stars, once you level your Nikkes to level 200, you will have the option of locking them into the synchro device. So these Nikkes cannot be removed ever again from my synchro device. They're locked here forever. These are the Nikkes that I used to get past the beyond level 200. So they will be locked in, and your synchro device will change into this appearance. And every Nikke in this, you will now be able to level up beyond level 200 by increasing the level of your synchro device instead. Meaning that you will level up your synchro device, you will put Nikkes into the synchro device, and they will all be beyond level 200. Crow? Yeah, I had no choice at the time, Zaido. I know. Although technically I probably could have used Horan. And all of the Nikkes in here will basically go beyond level 200. And every time you want to level up your Nikkes beyond level 200 and above, you will have to feed the materials directly to your synchro device. Core 7 too? Yeah, I know, Zaido. I know. She's one of the few Nikkes that I have at Core 7, actually. I hope this does answer your question, though. Surprise 3 SSR Nikke can be unlocked if you play the Rehabilitation Center. Yes, you can actually get 3 SSR Nikkes for free if you use the rehab system. Now, to max limit break those, it will take you a while through... Pilgrim boobs are pig? That's not a question, that's a fact. Hope we get a new SSR version of her. Yeah. But yeah, it's one of the few core 7s that I have. But yeah, I hope that helps answering your question, J-Chen. So as soon as you're past the 160 wall, you may as well also be past the 200 wall, as some people like to call it. Because you could just level those specific Nikkes beyond level 200 and lock them in the synchro device and you'll be good. Why is there still advice? Oh, I still haven't finished the advice sessions. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I haven't finished my advice sessions, actually. Holy shit. Trainer, if you were to raise a puppy, what kind of puppy would you want? A puppy like you. Really? You're fond of puppies like me? Oh yeah, I still need to advise Neve, that is true. I'm also fond of humans like you, Trainer. Yeah, you did request for Neve, that is true. I'm way too scatterbrained for this shit. Let's see. Neve, where are you? There you are. Biscuit best puppy, I agree. Burly Bear, I don't snore when I sleep, do I? I've never heard you snore. Phew, that's a relief. I was worried that what if you heard me snore. I have a meaningful conversation with Neve. Do you even need to request it every day? I mean, you need to request it so that I know that you know you're here and that you actually want that. Osho is another gacha, I see. The snow is really piling up today. What do you like to do whenever it snows? Have a snowball fight. Wow, that sounds cool. I've never done that before. Want to have a snowball fight with me? Alice and I tried to come up with other snow-related activities. Meanwhile, Ludmilla is like, please shovel the freaking snow out of the roof. Thank you very much. Still getting pinged in the outpost, though, somehow. That red dot is gonna bug the crap out of me if I don't remove it. Oh, okay, so it's just dispatch that is over. Osho is in Ecocalypse as a free star. I see. You should do account reviews. Trust 100% no cap. Freaking baby rope. Yeah, I don't think tonight will be the night for it. Just big chilling here. Wait for me to redeem account review. We can do that some other day for sure. Let us just show what Yami here cooked in Solar Raid. I'm kind of curious now. There is no music, right? Okay, we're good. So let's see. So. Neve. Oh yeah, that is... Yeah, you have full OL max core summer neon. I forgot you had that. 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10 liter, really? Damn. 4, 4, 10 though there, okay. 7, 5, 7, 5, 5. Happy you can unlock Pilgrim character. The next option you get the redhead Pilgrim. Yeah, it really is helpful, isn't it? Sleepy a little bit. Sorry if I yawned a little bit there. 10, 10, 10, Neve, goddamn. Like, what is that? What are we about to see here? Good lord. And Neve as the central tank. It is getting a little bit late for me, so... Neve with the Pierce shotgun. You could have actually hit both at once, but I guess you needed to kill one faster than the other. That is probably one of the strongest Neves you guys will ever see, by the way. Because the level of dedication for simping that Yami has is unparalleled. Now you're probably gonna burst with... Oh, you're not bursting with Summer Neon to instantly do the QTE, huh? Interesting. So you're not bursting with Summer Neon at all, are you? You're just using her as an infinite ammo Nikke. Interesting. So Neve burst again. Neve booty is top tier, yeah. Yep. Agreed on that one, King. Polar Bear Gaming, exactly, Rujo. She loses DPS by bursting in this fight, parts too low. I see. That makes sense. It really is a shame that they did Summer Neon so dirty. She's basically an SR Nikke disguised as an SSR. But man, the Neve Gaming though. 500 mil at 130. How's that? That means that you're probably gonna end up doing like 1.2 billion or something like that. You're probably doing like 1.2 bill or something. Somewhere along those lines. Man. The Neve Gaming. So she's not a clip shotgun, she's a regular shotgun, huh? I've almost never used Neve, so I never realized. Nice. So probably 1 billion actually then. Because 1 minute remaining and maybe a 1.2 estimate could happen, but it seems like you will probably be closer to 1 billion actually. Well, the parts will help with that though. If you manage to break them in time, they will definitely help you with that. If you manage to break those 2 parts, you're probably gonna go to like 1.1, 1.2 bill. Yeah, so you will be heading that. 1.1, 1.2. Yeah, roughly there. That's really cool though. You don't get to see Neves on solo raid that often. When his first attempt score is your first is your 5 team attempt run. Yeah. That's pretty cool though. I like that. I like these type of clears as well. I don't do them myself because the characters that I like happen to also be pretty meta, but that's pretty cool though to see such a strong Neve perform so well. Next survey, you're gonna ask for SSR Neve? Definitely do. It would be really nice to have SSR Neve. I would have preferred if Neve was an SSR actually, instead of being an SR. She got done a little bit dirty during the Christmas. One thing you're not aware with Neve actually, Blanc's burst control. Huh. For the shielding, you mean? Or is it to... It's probably for the shielding, isn't it? Because what would require Blanc's burst control for Neve specifically, besides shielding? And maybe amplify the 2 shots of pierce that she has. Because Neve only gets 2 shots of pierce. There is that YouTuber that you've seen OL gear his Mihara. The simping is crazy. Oh, I think I know exactly who you're talking about, Rujo. I think I know exactly who you're talking about. I respect it though. I also know someone that has full OL Rappi. I respect it. Right? If you have a waifu and you invest into your waifu and everything, I respect that. Now, you have to accept that if you sink resources into your waifu, you will progress a little bit slower than those who go full optimal. But as long as you accept that, everything's fine. If all your Nikke is at 100%, Blanc's in dumped will go to the least base HP Nikke among them. Neve being SR, she's 100% guaranteed. Oh, that's pretty interesting. That's a nice tech, actually. That's why you can put Neve in central position, since she always will be saved by Blanc. That's interesting, actually. Your top 1, Rosanna? Really, Razan? Red Hood is your waifu? Yeah. I got a pretty nice roll on Red Hood recently, so this is really good, and now I need to have this on every other piece of gear, basically. And then maybe replace this charge speed with Elemental. But yeah, I respect the non-meta waifu people that... Okay. Thanks a lot for the follow, Razen. Much appreciated. Thank you. One of them. Yeah, I mean, understandable. But yeah, I really respect that. Like, if you're having fun, that's the best. Reroll a Noir OL and got max ammo plus blue elemental damage. That's really good. SR1 can be a good base if you want to show iframe and Blanc Shield utilization to avoid... I can showcase that definitely tomorrow. For tonight, it is getting increasingly close to midnight for me. So I'll be looking for someone to raid. For now, I appreciate a lot for everyone that showed up today. Let's see. So let me see if there is anyone to raid at the moment. So on Goddess of Victory Nikke, there is... Well, Fusion Knights I know, actually. If you guys have any recommendations, feel free to suggest. Otherwise, I'm probably going to be raiding Fusions. Or maybe see you at another streamer. I think everyone is taking a chill Sunday, though. But yeah, I appreciate it. If you guys enjoy the stream, feel free to drop a follow so you guys can catch me tomorrow or on other days. I try to stream every day if possible. And the Nikke community is kind of small and tight-knit, so I hope as many of you will stick around to support Fusion, who I will be raiding at the moment. So let us begin the raid. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow for some extra stuff. Maybe some solo raid mold, maybe I'll do account reviews. We'll see. We'll have some fun at the very least, I hope. Yeah, have a good one, Riven. Thanks for dropping by as usual. And with that out of the way, I don't think I have anyone to send you guys over at YouTube. I'm still gonna check out just in case. Peace, yeah, thanks a lot for dropping by. I hope you enjoyed the stream. All of the newcomers, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. With that out of the way, have a good one, guys.